Shalom Aleichem, everyone. Hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful week, a wonderful Purim. It is Erev Shabbos Parshat Shmini. And the Torah opens up in Perek Tes of Sefer Vayikra, Vayihi Bayom HaShmini, Kara Moshe L'Aaron U'Banav L'Ziknei Yisrael. So on the 8th day, Moshe calls Aaron and his sons, and they ultimately now take over the Avodas HaMishkan. They take over and they become Kohanim. That is exactly what happens over here. Vayomer el Aaron kacha egel ben bakar. Aaron brings a carbon, v'akrei l'fnei Hashem, and all of a sudden we are on our way. Rashi points out, what do you mean V'yom HaShmini? What is this the 8th day of? So Rashi tells us that Shmini la Miluim. This is the 8th day of what is known as the Miluim, and it is Rosh Chodesh Nisan. This is the day that Hukam HaMishkan, that the Mishkan gets its start. And then the Perek continues about the various karbonos that are brought, and finally at the end of the Perek, Vayava Moshe va'Aaron el Ohel Moed. Moshe and Aaron enter into the Ohel Moed, the Mishkan. Vayetzu vayevarchu es ha'am. They bless the people. Vayira kvod Hashem el kol ha'am. And the Shechina rests on the Mishkan itself. So this is all the 8th day. The 8th day of the Miluim. Why is it called the 8th day? After all, it's really the first day. So what is it the 8th day of? So again, that's what Rashi sensitized us to. And if you look back at the end of last week's Parsha, Parshat Tzav, so we're told about what is known as the Shivas Yemei HaMiluim, which was really what I would call a dry run, a kind of getting things ready for the beginning, which is this week's Parsha. So every day they constructed and reassembled the Mishkan, they brought karbonos. This was the 7-day dry run. And then now, the Yom HaShmini, the 8th day, we're ready to roll. Aaron is given his marching orders, he's given the command, his sons, and now the Mishkan is on its way. So it's curious, why are we calling this the 8th day? I would have called it the 7 days of Miluim. I would call preseason, and this is the first day. And I understand it's now spring training in the baseball season. In fact, opening day right around the corner. The first day of the baseball season, opening day today. Opening day, we don't call that the 30th day. We call that the first day, game number 1. Preseason doesn't count. All of a sudden here we're told that the Hachanos, the preseason counts, and if you will, the so-called first day is called Bayom HaShmini. What's the idea? So perhaps the idea is as follows. I think it's a very, very important idea, especially this time of year. The idea is that the Torah is telling us a message that even though, yes, things begin right now on the 8th day, but the hachanos, the preparation, counts. You can't ignore the preparation. The quality of the first day, the inauguration, is a direct consequence of the preparation. Because the preparation was so meaningful, so then, yes, the first day is not the first day, it's rather the 8th day. You count the days of preparation. Right now we find ourselves 2.5, 3 weeks before Chag HaPesach, and now we are in preparation mode. It's a mode that some might see as annoying. I went shopping earlier this week, and it's already, the inventory has shifted. Now everything on the shelves is moving into kosher LePesach mode. The cleaning materials are now prominently displayed. We're in preparation mode. The quality, the message that this Vort is teaching us is the quality of our Chag HaPesach, the quality of our Leil HaSeder is a direct consequence of the Hachanos that we did. If we walk into our Leil HaSeder without preparing exactly how that Seder is going to look, exactly how we're going to run it, exactly how it's going to be oriented, what we're going to teach over to our children, then it's not going to be a meaningful Seder. Certainly, obviously, if the house is not clean for Pesach, we're not going to have a proper Pesach. But the Yesod is a fundamental one, and it permeates everything. If we expect to have a meaningful Sudas Shabbos on Friday night, on Shabbos day, it requires a proper Friday. Your Erev Shabbos has to be done right. Preparing Divrei Torah, making sure we're not rushing into Shabbos 10 minutes before Licht and harried and frazzled. We have to be properly prepared. I heard from one of my Rabbeim very well that the difference between Chutz La'aretz and Eretz Yisrael, the difference is not Shabbos, the difference is Erev Shabbos. I remember very vividly back in the day that after a full day's work on Friday, walking into the house 20 minutes before shul, running into the shower, quickly getting dressed, and then running to mincha, that's not how we go into Shabbos here in Eretz Yisrael. It's unbelievable. We have a day off and a day to perhaps do the shopping, cooking, be more relaxed, position ourselves so that a half hour before Shabbos starts, we're ready in Big Day Shabbos, we're ready to go, and then we walk into Shabbos with a real sense of tranquility. Everything is a function of the preparation that precedes it, and that's the idea of the Shivas Yimei HaMiluim. These are preparation. But then when it all gets started, that's not called the first day. That's called Yom HaShmini because its success and its quality is a direct function of what we did in preparation. We should all be zocha. In all of our experiences in life, make sure that we are properly prepared. If we're single and we're looking to get married, so these days when we're single, looking ahead, are days where we're positioning ourselves for being successful husbands, successful fathers, having successful seders, Shabbases in every facet of life. We should be zoche to prepare properly. Kol hatoreach be'erev Shabbos, yochal b'Shabbos.